Hey there, this is Mr. Icarus, and welcome back to yet another edition of Icarus Plays Doom 2016. We've got our BFG, we've completed a rune trial, we are swimming in weapon upgrade points. Let's just check if we've got anything we can bolster up to full power. We haven't added anything to the explosive shot recently, which could be useful. We should probably add uranium coating to the super shotgun though, definitely, because this enables the mastery challenge. Fire twice with the super shotgun before having to reload, and boy is that useful. I believe that still means you get the full power blast. We've got to kill multiple demons with a super shotgun blast 30 times. That does take quite a bit of doing. But this next section, you might want to be economical with your BFG. You might want to save it ever so slightly before you get a little bit too crazy with the inhabitants down here. But in terms of secrets, wow, we've got pretty much everything. We're very close to the end of this particular level, and as a result, this is probably going to be a very, very short section. So, let her rip! Sod it! We got the BFG, we might as well use it. But we're not going to use it on the stragglers. We're going to use our turret mode for that. Oh god, the pinkies. I don't like those very much. And they always seem to get me. Jesus. I'm not very good at dodging them, I've got to be honest. Oh boy. No! Wrong weapon! Stun them. That's the advice. You got to stun them. Let's see if we can stun this one. Come on. There we go. I am an absolute wreck when it comes to dealing with pinkies. I'm terrible. My dexterity goes out the window. I know the best methods for dealing with them. It's just I completely lack the coordination for actually getting it done. We've got a few lost souls. You got to watch out for those. As I've mentioned in the past, they can really zip over, get it all up in your grill, and deal a fair chunk of damage to you. And you want to ideally retain as much of that stuff as you can. So, I believe this marks the introduction of teleporters, which is rather cool. Personally, I like to scope out a few of the arenas if I'm not familiar with them. This always means that I'm in a good position to know where I need to leap to if shit goes south. But we have got a quad damage power-up right there. We've got a few teleporters. Blue is usually in, red is usually out, but I don't think it really matters. We've got a few BFG rounds here as well. You can tell because they're big and green and have cool spinny shit on them. But if you pick those up, that is one extra BFG round. You can tell by the little green bar over my ammunition at the bottom there. And I haven't picked up any siphon grenades. That would be very useful for this point in time, but I haven't really come across any of them yet. We're just going to test out the portals just to be safe, just to make sure they're working fully. You can go either way. Actually, no. You can only go in one way, then it has to recharge. Ah, interesting. So you can't abuse it. That makes sense. So, are we good? We're good. We can't really use this button around here because we have to get rid of the demonic presence. I'm feeling lucky. Are you feeling lucky? You don't need to answer that. But we need to rock and roll either way. Honestly, I cannot remember what we're going to be up against here, so we're going to have to take this on the fly, and boy, does a Revenant take a long time to bring down if you're using a plasma gun. I like to experiment. I like to see how long it takes for certain enemies to kick the bucket with different types of weapon combinations. There we go, we got some extra blood-fueled upgrade for that particular rune. Oh boy, it's filling up pretty quick. Killing multiple enemies in a row is good for the weapon mastery on the siege cannon, so we're going to try and line as many things up as possible. Poor Hell Knights, they don't really feel that much of a threat to me after a while, but yeah, screw you, I'm going through here. Haha! Okay, here come the big kahunas, and I'm thinking it is BFG time, because I ain't got no time for this nonsense. And it honestly ruins so many things around the level. I'm going to go for the quad damage, because we have a really annoying summoner. And being able to take them down in as short a possible time is ideal. I'm really losing health quick. We're going to have to charge. Christ, I swapped to a bad weapon. Right, what have we got? You, in the face. I have no idea what's going on anymore. There is so much stuff happening on the screen right now. We're good. We got a few more. Oh, Cyber Mancubus is down the bottom. We're going to have to switch to something with a little bit more oomph. We've got a shielded, irritating possessed down there. Really, the siege cannon is the best thing to use. goes! Oh boy, there goes my health. This isn't going to be very good. Right, we're okay. We're going to have to trigger some glory kills here. So, without further ado, let's hoover up some of that health. Let's weaken up these mancubuses, and let's shove a heart down their gullets. I like the way that you can bring back your playthrough from the edge of a precipice if you've got enough skill, let's say. And honestly, I don't really have that much of it. I've got a few more BFG rounds, but really I want that extra health. And we are going to try and draw it out of them. Killed that mancubus a little too quick. Oh, what do we got? A few more. There we go. That should do it. Ah. Oh, shit. We got one more straggler. Where is he? Someone peppered me with a round, and I don't know where he is. Oh, you fucker. Oh, you son of a bitch. To be honest, that is a toughie. And we're going to have another crack at it. I haven't played that arena for a long time, and you know what? I accept that defeat. I was a little bit sloppy. Let's try that again. So now that we've got a bit of a better idea of what's going to spawn in this arena, we can now approach it with maybe a little bit more intelligence. Sure, I'm letting off a few BFG rounds here, but I can always refill. So, you know what? Let's try using the pistol. We want to try and get that that head popping count up. Oh wait, I forgot about the pinkies again, didn't I? That is where the stun comes in handy. You see, I'm learning. Little by little, I am learning. But I really want to do the glory kill on this annoying son of a bitch. Nope, nope, didn't let me do it. Where's the other pinky? You're around here somewhere. He's grunting. I can hear him. Has he gotten trapped? I'm pretty sure he's gotten trapped somewhere. Oh, there he is! Out of friggin' nowhere, like Randy Orton with an RKO. Oh, and he's gonna get out of his stun now. There we go. So I'm gonna pepper him in the face. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use a super shotgun. There we go. That's an example of a dodge that I've been trying to do for a goddamn age. I can never seem to do the double jump at just the right time. I always seem to flub it and never get the right amount of, oh boy, of height. Thankfully, I do have new headphones here. You may recall in a few previous episodes, I broke my headphones and I had to deal with earbuds. But now I've got proper good headphones. I replaced my Sennheisers with Sennheisers because they kick ass. And now I can hear threats coming for me. It doesn't stop me dying, but I can at least hear those lost souls when they're coming for me. So, we need to prepare. We're going to get a few BFG rounds. We're going to make sure we know to swap over to our useful stuff like our chainsaw, which I've been sorely neglecting. And there is no reason why I should have failed this run-through previously. I'm ashamed, I must admit. But I'm going to prove myself to you guys. I'm going to be better. I'm going to be faster. I'm going to be stronger. I'm going to ruin roughly 90% more of Revenant's shit. There we go. Yeah, they really go down quick when you've got turret mode engaged. Oh, I just love spraying it around the place. It is just so goddamn effective. But you don't need turret mode all the time. You got to use it kind of sparingly, especially if you don't have the mastery challenge that allows you to circumvent the overheating. As you can see, they're getting out of the glory kills quicker, and I'm pretty sure that's because I swapped out one of my runes that keeps them staggered for slightly longer. But we're doing good, we're pacing ourselves. We're not running headfirst into danger without a clue of where exactly here we are. And I do have this annoying urge to always charge up the Gauss cannon. You don't need to. It's only really useful in certain situations to have that full charge. And when it comes to Hell Knights, you can really just, you know, hit them once or twice with the thing, and they do fall to pieces. Ah, there we go. But ideally, yeah, you're trying to get those glory kills, you're trying to make sure that you don't end up in too many tricky predicaments, and you've got to keep an eye on the ammo count. Even though I've got the full ammo capacity right now, thanks to the Argent cells, I am in the unfortunate position where it's very hard to look at that portion of the screen and know exactly what you're supposed to do. Okay, what have we got? Rocket launcher. This is what led to my downfall last time, so I'm going to have to be a little careful about this. I was getting overzealous with the rocket launcher, thinking it was a little bit more effective than it actually was. And, oh, fuck you. I hate cacodemons, and you know what? This is what we do to cacodemons. We whack them in the face. And I am seriously low on the old health here, so we are going to have to get ourselves a little bit of distance, get ourselves some quad damage, and blast a few things in the face. Hopefully, get a few glory kills in the process. That would be ideal. Oh boy. I always forget how agile the Mancubuses can be, because they can leap up from those lower platforms and really surprise you. They can outflank you. Oh, one more. No, he's still walking. Ah, cool, we can glory kill him. Which means we can recover a little bit more of our much needed health. Hey, we're alive. And I can't really say that that performance was any less sloppy than the first, but screw it, we got out alive. That's what I wanted to do. And I can hear the swishy swashy noise of a BFG ammo capsule, but we're all full. I could have used my BFG during that fight, but I chose not to. Secretly, I do want to save it for other encounters, but Doom is kind of good, to be honest, when it comes to doling out the, What? I totally forgot about that. But yeah, Doom is pretty good when it comes to doling out the ammunition for the BFG. And this is why I'm going to use it. I knew there was a reason why I saved it, because there's Barons. And you know what? This is why the BFG is in the game, because you can just absolutely defang that encounter completely with the BFG. I forgot. I honestly forgot that little extra bit was a thing, and I am so happy I didn't waste and spooge all of my BFG ammo all over the place. But, yep, everything's closed off now. There's no backsies. You can't retreat through the level and get those extra bits that you wanted to save for later. So if you were holding off on doing the rune trial, sorry to say it, dude, but you're kind of screwed. But anyway, I'm pretty sure this is the end of the level. Thank you very much for sticking with me through this absolute shit show of an episode. I've been awful during this this bout of gameplay, but hopefully we can do a little bit better in the next one now that we've got the full armor set. This has been Mr. Icarus. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to let me know what you thought of this episode in the comments below. Feel free to criticize how crappy I am at playing Doom. But until next time, Icarus out. Kind of said that too early, didn't I? It's going to take a while for this to lower. Hey! Now I can leave. Dun 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 dun.